Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lady G and welcome to Gabby Chronicles. So I just want to say that I'm so sorry for not uploading a video last week, and I really am. Actually, if you guys can tell, I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent with the videos. So what happened was I did film something for you guys last week, but unfortunately I was not feeling it anymore. It was about the Jordyn Woods interview that she had with Jada Pinkett Smith. So I shared my thoughts and I made a video, and I was just like ready to upload it. But then on the second thought, I was just like, you know what? I'm so over this thing. This is actually not even like funny. It should not be entertainment. This is somebody's real life. There's a child involved who literally is, you know, going to grow up looking at her dad like he's not shit. And it just really isn't funny. Though the video itself was not funny, but I just kind of felt like, you know, I'm so over it. Like, I'm just gonna let, you know, whatever they want to do, that's their thing. I don't care. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. Moving on. So now we're going to be back here with something different, and this time something a little bit more fun. Cha 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 cha. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to snag your own African man. Now, of course, I should be the matriarch of snatching African men because I'm married to one. But any jokes. But you know, there are a lot of ladies my age who are looking for getting married, and they're dealing with some things that they really need help on, trying to find out, how do I do it? Of course, my channel was built on the whole Ask Lady G thing when I had my blog, and most of my questions were about relationships and stuff. So why not? Why not talk about this? So guys, it really is no game when it comes to snagging your own African man. As a Nigerian girl, I can tell you up front that when I was dating back, let me just say, when I don't think I actually like really dived into the dating scene, because I was kind of one of the lucky ones. I would like to say lucky ones, because from the beginning, every guy that ever approached me was very, very serious. I never had to deal with the whole players and the whole, you know, heartbreak thing. And I don't know if it's something about me, and I'm going to share with you guys what I did in order to make dating very, very easy and painless for me. But it might have been something, it might have been me, and it might have not been me, I don't know. But I'm just gonna show you guys what I did, basically, or how I entered the dating scene. So number one, of course, it does help to look like this, but we all know everybody can't look like this. Jokes. So yes, number one, of course, you have to be very, very presentable, and everybody is presentable in their own way. What I mean is, don't let yourself go. Try to put your best foot forward whenever you're going out, and I don't mean beating your face with 10 pounds of makeup, because trust me, if you know me, you know that I do not wear this much makeup every day. As a matter of fact, I probably never do. Even when I'm going to the club, I probably like never do. So you don't have to beat your face all the time, but do look like somebody who cares about their appearance. Just look at you as a woman. Like, if you met a guy who was very nonchalant, did not care, wore rough shoes, his hair doesn't cut his hair, doesn't trim his beard, you're probably not very likely to, like, you know, want to date him. So think of it that way. The same way you're looking at that guy thinking, oh, he looks unkempt, the same way they're looking at you. So always put your best foot forward, look presentable all the time. Number two, be homey. Okay, feminists, chill out before you guys jump down my throat. I did not say be, or, you know, mystical or fantasy woman. Don't go to school, don't have a job, be home all day, cook all day. No, that's not what I mean, because I don't even do that myself. What I mean is, you have to be home oriented, meaning you have to have a goal, and one of your goals has to be sustaining and running a family. Likewise, your man. Different cultures have different ways of doing things, but if you're trying to snag yourself an African man, the culture does require that you be homey in some way. So you have to be homey. For me personally, I've always been a very homey person. Number one, I've always been a homebody. Number two, I've always loved cooking. I've loved hosting. I'd rather be at home than go out. That doesn't necessarily have to be you, because to be honest with you, I really do feel like people who go out, they are actually to an advantage of those of us who stay home. But for me, I just was always at the right place at the right time for them to see me. Of course, your man's not gonna fly from outside and land in your living room and then find you. You're gonna meet him outside. So try to be homey. try to be very, you know, focused, try to have a vision of a dream of, you know, wanting to be a successful mother, a successful wife in the midst of all your careers and education ambitions. Number 3. What is number 3? And number 3 actually does kind of tie into number 2, and that is you have to know how to cook those native dishes, honey. You have to know how to whip out that food. And I really do feel like it is important for you all to know that it is very, very important. Food is a huge part of our culture. It is a huge part. Our culture really revolves around food. We love rice and stew. We love egusi, okra soup, ogbono, designer stew, pomo, puff puff, meat pie, shawarma. Shawarma is not actually native Nigerian, but Nigerians have taken shawarma, they've actually remixed it and made it into something else. We have so many things that we love. Africans love food, especially our Nigerians. I mean, I don't think I've ever been to a country where there is literally food, like every 4 steps you take, there's a food vendor. If you haven't been there, if you haven't seen that, go to Nigeria. You're going to go to Nigeria. Every 4 steps you take, there's a food vendor. Even in the neighborhoods, even outside your gate, somebody's selling puff puff. And in front of the bank, somebody is selling meat pie. I mean, it's crazy. They really do love food, and you have to carry that love of food and that culture of food and, you know, happiness and merriment, and you have to, you know, be ready to nourish it. So you really do have to know how to cook these dishes. They're not hard to cook. There are multiple YouTube videos on how to cook these dishes. And also I have been thinking about doing cooking on my channel and showing you guys how I cook some of my food, because honestly speaking, like, I have friends who really love my food. Like, they literally just come over to my house just to eat. So I'm thinking, like, okay, maybe I should probably think about cooking on my channel. So let me know what you guys think about it. Do you guys think I should start cooking on my channel or sharing my recipes, or just let me know what you think about it. So you really have to know how to cook the native dishes. Number 5, oh my god, I kind of wish I put this as number 1, because this is actually, I think, the most important rule. And this is probably the thing that I think I practice the absolute most. You need to be sincere. You have to be 100% sincere. And let me tell you why. Because there are a lot of games being played out there in the dating world. Men playing games, women playing games, everybody is playing games. Everybody's playing everybody. You tell this man, oh, I'm for you, and next thing you know, he walks up and sees you with somebody else. You tell the woman, oh, I'm for you, and next thing she finds you with somebody else. And nobody is telling the truth. Nobody is really for anybody. So you really have to be sincere. Don't play games. If you don't want somebody to play games with you, don't play games with somebody else. Some of these games consist of when somebody texts you, you wait 5 hours and text them back. Okay, let me call you out on that bullshit. This is 2019. Nobody waits 5 hours to pick up their phone, no matter where they are. Okay, so if somebody is sending you a text and then you get a text back like the next day, you want to tell me that for a whole day you have not picked up your phone and seen that message. See, that's why they don't want you, because you're playing too many games. See, those are the games I'm talking about. They're just ridiculous. What is the point of reading a message and not responding immediately? I tell you, I love a fast texter. I don't know about you, and I love a fast texter. If I message you, I want to get a response back and probably within an hour. Now, I do know people are busy, you know, sometimes we're doing things and sometimes we don't always text back fast. Lately, I've been a very bad texter, and I'll tell you why. Because I've been getting too many messages, I've been on my phone texting too much, and then I realized it's just too much for me. So I actually turned off my message notifications, and I don't get notifications on messages anymore. So I only see my messages when I check in to look at them. And I tell you, sometimes I don't open my messages for like 2 days. And I'll see that somebody texted me like 2 days ago, and it looks like I'm playing games, but I promise you I'm not. I promise you. If you see this video, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to remember more, but I cannot put those notifications back on because it's just too much for me. So, like, you don't need to do that whole, you know, text back the next day thing. Be sincere. If he sent you a message and you're happy to hear from him, text him back. it really does make you different from the girl that he's texting that's taking 2 days to respond. And if you send a man a message immediately and that man feels like, oh, she is too clingy, like I don't want to date her, she's too quick to text back, then praise the Lord, you just dodged a bullet, because that man is only in your life to play games with you. A man who was actually in your life to be for you is not going to think that way. So think about that. Also things like, oh, where you at? Oh, I'm at home. When you know damn well you're not at home, you's at the club, or you at your friend's house, or you somewhere else. Don't do that. If you're out, just say I'm out. It's not that big of a deal. It's just silly games like this. Be sincere, tell the truth, be truthful. Don't lie about yourself. Don't pretend to be who you're not. If you're a student, say you're a student. If you're a mom, say you're a mom. You really don't have to lie and be who you're not, because these are the things that actually cause problems when people get together. Too many lies and pretending to be somebody that you're not can actually cause an issue, because when you guys finally do get together and they realize that this is not the same person that I was speaking to, anyone's bound to be frustrated by that situation. So be sincere. Be very sincere. Don't play games, guys. Number 6, the last and not the least, and this is specifically for my people who are not African, or who are African but grew up in the US and probably don't know much about the African culture. Don't look down on his culture. Don't do it. I know people who come from developed countries sometimes can have this whole way of looking at other countries and cultures as, you know, a little bit primitive or less than, and that simply is not the case. Nobody's culture is less than. Nobody's culture is primitive. You need to respect all cultures and all backgrounds the same way people need to respect yours. So you need to take interest in his culture and his background, and you need to be ready to be part of it, because nobody wants to feel like they have to give up a part of themselves to be with somebody else. It just doesn't work that way. Everybody wants to feel like they're blending their life. They're bringing a part of them, bringing a part of you, and putting it all together to create a perfect picture. Nobody wants to feel like they have to cut off half of their self in order to be good enough for you. So you have to take interest in his culture and his background, and, you know, the foods he eats, the clothes he wears, all those kind of things. You have to take interest in them. You have to be ready to go along with it. For me, I grew up in the US, but I've always been very, very, very intrigued with Nigerian culture. Of course, you guys know I did tell the story, or I really don't know if I actually uploaded that video. I'm sorry. I did go to boarding school in Nigeria, so I lived in Nigeria for about 6 years, and from there I really got intrigued with everything. I loved the food, I loved the clothes, I just loved everything about it, and I was going home every single year. And even though I was, you know, this American child, that love of Nigeria, I feel, was a huge attraction for most of these people, because it was like, oh, something different, you know, she respects the culture, she loves everything about it, and she doesn't look at it like it's less than. And that is just something that I feel like, you know, it's very important to adapt, to snag yourself your African prince. So guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed my video. I had so much fun talking to you guys today. So of course, you know what I'm going to say, the usual. Please give me a huge like. Please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment saying what you want, what you like, what you think. Add your own, take away your own, whatever. All comments are welcome. And it's time to move to the giveaway. So guys, do you like my shirt? Do you like my shirt? It's cute, right? Thank you. So this shirt is actually by me, and like I mentioned last year, I did start a clothing line, and this is one of our pieces. So guys, I'm actually doing a giveaway for this shirt. Yay! It might not be in this color, but it will be this exact shirt and this exact style. And in order to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is you have to subscribe to my channel. Yes, you have to subscribe. And speaking about subscribing, do not subscribe and then unsubscribe once the giveaway is over. Like guys, come on, like it's not cool. It really is not cool. If you don't like somebody's content, please leave the giveaways for those who actually like the content. Leave the giveaways for those who actually deserve to win. And just don't do it. It's not cool. It really isn't. Don't subscribe to me when you don't like my content and then unsubscribe once the giveaway is over. It really is not cool. And if you do it, I will blacklist you from every future giveaway ever. I probably won't have the time to, but I will be very upset. So please do not do that. So you have to subscribe to my channel, and I will check if you're subscribed. I will check, and then leave a comment, number 2, stating the name of my clothing line. Yes, the name of my clothing line, and this will show me whether you're a real subscriber or whether you're not, because only the real subscribers know the name of my clothing line, and something to add to the video. So, you know, whether you feel like, oh, you know, I think this would also be good to add, or I love the video, or I just love your hair, or I love your outfit, or I love you, Lady G, I love you too. Those 3 steps: subscribe to my channel, say the name of my clothing line, and just leave an add to your comment by saying what you like about the video and everything. And then from there, I will choose the winner next week. And I will announce, and I will contact the winner, and it'll be by random selection, and I will check to make sure you did all 3 steps before entering you to win the giveaway. So guys, thank you. Oh, and one more thing, the giveaway is actually only eligible for people who are in the United States. So if you're abroad, you can't enter this one, but I will do one for people who are abroad very soon, I promise. So yes, only those who are eligible, the only people eligible are those who are in the United States. So if you're watching from somewhere else and you have a friend in the US and you would love to gift this, you would love to, you know, send them a gift, I can do that for you. I can send it to your friend, or if you have somebody who can bring it over to where you are for you, I can do that for you too. But I will not send it outside the United States. That's what I'm trying to say. So thank you guys so much, and I love you all, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.